good, thanks.
Ah,
Yeah,
there we
going.
go. Awesome.
Hi, I'm Kaz.
There we go. Hi,
We're
and I'm
fiddling, it's
Orlando.
obvious.
And this is Late Night Right.
Uh,
It's supposed to be on Saturday night, but tonight we're doing it on Monday. So, how's everybody doing?
well, okay.
Alrighty. So, tonight we are going to continue on some more story building.
And let me have a look. I'm just going, while you're doing that, I'm looking at something else, and you know,
Alrighty.
and I'm,
Yeah.
and
It,
live.
well, we're live. Okay.
Well, it says it's going live. I can see you, but
Okay.
it's still a picture of you. I don't know how it works.
A still picture?
A still picture,
Wow, that's weird.
and it is, and maybe it needs me to click on.
I would think so.
Hello,
Mm-hmm.
I,
Yeah, I'm here.
and I think we're live. Sorry, guys, but we're working on it.
Hey, better to get it all figured out, right?
Yeah, I think I've got the same picture. I think there's a delay when I'm watching, but I'm going to turn it off now because I can see it working. But
Alrighty.
I don't want to screw up. There you go.
All right. Sounds good.
I'll do something.
See, I can see you here. Can you see it on what's playing?
It seemed to be, yeah, it looks like the right picture. Let me see. Yes, it's live. Okay, I'm going to close down the
Okay.
window because I'm going to get rid of the echo,
Yes, that's always a good idea.
hopefully. And if anybody's just tuning in, this is just doing, we've had problems last Sunday and we've gone through a few things and we're testing. But we're also going to have our show. So because we are live, and that's the main thing. Last
That is
Sunday it
it.
didn't go live. So I'm not going to try and pretend that I know everything and I'm just going to turn that off because we're good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so,
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
can see we're not yeah, experts
yeah,
on it. I
yeah,
mean, we are and we're not because we know a hell of a lot.
yeah. The only
Okay.
the main issues really is Kaz. You've been low on power because of the storms that have been there,
I
and
am.
I'm 100% just totally new at this stuff. So
Well,
just getting it to go live is a good thing for me.
let's just. I'm just happy that it is working, and because I'm in a different location, I have weak signal, and but that's I'm now on the phone, so I'm kind of limited in what I can probably read, the small text and stuff like that.
Right.
But I don't need to know much. But Orlando's is running the story building. I'm kind of like second banana, things like that right now. But because I'm not home,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah, it makes it a little bit harder.
yeah,
Yep.
still got a bit of an
So,
echo, but it's okay. It's
oh,
bearable.
all right, all right, alrighty. So,
It'll go
should
away.
I bring up the script?
Yep.
Bring up. Alrighty. Okay, this is weird. It's
Why wouldn't it be? Of course it's
okay.
going to be weird, whatever it is.
Hang on. There we go.
Yes, green.
Yeah, I got a screen now. I'm sitting there going, yeah, it's not letting me say show this thing.
Well, it's probably, there it is.
Yep.
It's up. I can see.
Mhm.
Beautiful. This
Nice,
is a
nice, nice.
continuation of the same story, everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I have lost the thread a little, so I'm going to be like a bit of a ha and things like that. But Orlando has a strong handle on all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
And I'll take you to those places, and you can check out. You know, give your input on the different parts.
yeah.
Alrighty. So, yeah. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Gonna move down just a little bit.
Do
Okay.
da do da.
So what
Sorry.
we have the questions here is okay. We have um okay. The bad guys dressed in black drive up. They grab Michael and haul him into the delivery van. Now we've got three options to go after that. You know, is his truck going to remain in the driveway? Just leave it
Ah,
there?
yes, that's where we were. Yeah.
Yeah. Is someone going to come back later and remove it? Because one way or another,
Do
we
you
can't
need an
have.
answer? Oh,
That's right,
sorry.
because
Yeah.
we can't just the way the rest of the story is starting to form up. We can't leave the truck in the driveway,
Okay.
right? So we should probably somebody can come back later, or one of the bad guys can grab his keys out of his pocket and you know follow disappear, take the truck out with the van.
Aye, aye.
Okay. So another thing I added here is that we should see Michael being put to work by the bad guys, or at least part of the trip is something. You know what's happening with him. Um, Not necessarily exactly here, but within because we have a week or two goes by, so we should be seeing some of the stuff that's happening to
Time.
Michael, time wise, yeah. Because
Yes, of course.
for the grass and everything to grow and be overgrown, you're going to need a week or two, right?
Smart.
All right.
Yes.
So that one's a for sure. All right. And we're gonna have the guy grab the keys. All right. We'll use those. uh, because you see, the truck can't be there when Logan sees on his way home from school that everything is overgrown.
Yeah.
Because then it kind of changes the story because he would have seen the truck there for the last 2 weeks. He's been going back and forth to school, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Then yeah, we got that. Explaining to mom and dad what he saw. And okay, he goes off to work. And I added in a note here. Michael works at the same place as Sean works, but in
Right.
different departments or buildings type thing, different shifts, you know. So they don't necessarily see each other every day, right?
Yep.
So that's why he tries from there. And but I added in that he even the boss, he goes to the boss and finds out what the heck's going on. who thought Michael might have quit because he hasn't been in for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right? So there's
That
opportunity
is,
for a bit of dialogue here.
that's correct.
Alrighty. But of course, when in between here, the talking and stuff, one of those phone calls when they're going through is when we're going to see the intercut with Michael's phone being on a bare table, or just, a straight cut.
What was that bit again? The phone was where?
Yeah, with Michael's phone sits on a bare table. It rings
Oh, yes.
or vibrates sitting on this table by itself. But we also do
Leave it
need to
open
see.
for use.
Yeah, but we need to see who's at that table.
Yep.
You know.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. A camera shot on that. Yeah.
Right. And we'll need to see what Michael is doing. That
Yeah.
kind of thing. Which means up here, we should see Michael put to work. Maybe Michael refuses. Until threatened, I guess. Or beaten. Threat to parents. That kind of thing. So when his phone starts ringing here, of course they're thinking it's probably gonna be the parents, right? But they don't answer it because it's coming from his work number, which
Yes.
they would figure out, or depending on who is in that group of people, they might already know that, right? Okay. What do Sean and them need to pack? I had added food, water, that it's summertime, hats, mosquito repellent, sunscreen, sleeping bags, pop-up tent, fishing lines, stuff like that is what I added in there. Just so that we, have a better idea of the stuff they're packing, getting together, right?
Yep.
Okay, and you knew about them wondering what the heck is gonna, what's gonna go on here, and that's why that's too much. Hang on a sec. There we go. And Tanya volunteers to stay back. Stay there and keep on like everything is normal. So they set a time to leave. It's at night when Tanya goes to work, night shift, factory, store, hospital, whatever. So what we have to still add in here is whether or not there's this is going to be like a new scene, so it's going to be, is there a checkpoint? Between the house and Tanya's work, or are they going to be in the parking lot? She just parks in a dark corner. That's what we're going to have to figure out.
Right.
Okay. And of course, then we have to show that, Mike works for them, and obviously to keep mom and dad safe. So we're going to have, well, obviously he's going to have to be threatened with, the parents being, something being done to the parents.
Yeah.
Up above, because otherwise it makes no sense for. They've gotta have a reason why they have him doing work. But it's him doing the work instead of, mom doing the work or dad doing the work. That kind of thing.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So when we got the guys here, getting out of the town, we still have these questions. Does any of them know the guards? How do they avoid cameras? Stuff like this when they're, you know, right? And then of course we'll weave in a few scenes with Tanya making excuses, like family get together, or there's a work thing, birthday party for somebody or something, and usually spouses come. um, so of course there's going to be new characters, from her work and from Sean's work or friends that are going to be asking questions, right? And she's got to be trying to
You
duck
need
them all
that.
the time.
Yes.
Yeah. But in the meantime, we'll see Michael further building his network. So while he's working for them, he's also he is also building his own separate network on the side that they don't know about.
Yeah. That's within that 2 week period and
No, this
beyond, I suppose.
no, this is after. This is after because the guys are already
Right.
on the hunt to go find him.
Got it.
Okay. 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 Um, this part here, I'm not even sure we need. Show someone hiding the fact that they knew Sean and the boys got through the barricade. But but still, let me give you the second note though. But perhaps this person is going to
Yeah.
visit Tanya. Does he or she have ulterior motives? Is there a conflict here? Or does Tanya think this person is fishing for information?
I
You
don't
know?
know where we're up to there.
Okay, we're just right here at the bottom of page 2, right here.
I can't see it either.
Oh,
Can't read it. You could
oh,
read it out to me because, yeah, and
okay.
for others maybe.
Okay. So what I have is show someone hiding the fact that they knew Sean and the boys got through the barricade. Now,
Yeah.
so what I'm saying is we don't necessarily need the extra scenes up here with the guards, and they talk about who's on shift and phone
Right.
calls and new orders. We don't even need that at all. We just what we do
That,
need
yeah.
what we do need to know is that one of them stops in and talks to Tanya,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yes. Do away with what you don't need. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking don't overload it with extra stuff because you've got so many. Where's your main, like momentum as well? I don't know. That's not necessarily that because I don't know how many pages we're doing on this. It's really how many pages.
Well, exactly. It depends on how many pages it's going to end up running into, and we might just find
Yeah.
that to be.
Just
Do we need to show the inside of a guardhouse? Probably not. All we need to do is
like another
show.
scene.
All we need to really do is to show that someone actually did see them sneak through, but turned the other way.
Uh, exactly.
Okay.
Perfect. That'll work. So you need to show that, yes, yeah, that'll work for
Okay.
sure.
Here we go. Okay. The guys almost get caught.
Yeah.
Okay, the guys almost get caught. The one guard sees them, but being from the town himself, he conveniently turns his head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these other questions here are moot because I'm guessing um, the how do they avoid the cameras is also a good one. We need to actually pay attention to that one.
Mm. Yeah. Good, good thinking.
The question is, does he actually recognize them, or does he have to take some time to figure out who it is?
Mm.
Which would might be why he initially didn't say anything, is because he didn't know who they were, or was it because he did know
Mm.
who they were? So it still comes down to that point,
Mm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing it will be somebody either Tanya knows, like maybe the husband of one of the ladies she works with, or something like that.
Okay. Yes.
So I think that might be a good way of doing it.
Uh-huh.
There we go. I mean, well, heck, it could be a family member from any of those families, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's that
Yes.
possibility too. All right,
Yeah.
I think that's going to work pretty good. Okay, okay, but in the meantime, Sean, Matthew, and Logan, um, this is where they finally make it to the road that has the greenhouse, and have
Mm-hmm.
them begin to show wear and tear. Grubby, ripped jacket or jeans, snarky, all that stuff. And then they find like, wow,
Yeah.
this is like heaven type thing, and we already have all this.
Mm.
He knew who built this. That's what they found. That's what they heard. We already did that. Do 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 do. Got that. Got that. Got that. Okay. And I'm thinking here that once they're inside there, they go past a few other rooms, but I don't know if yeah, because I had written it in that when they come off the grate, it's got to be a large enough space that, fits a car, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would have been,
Right.
that would have been how they hide the car. But the area's got to be big enough that you could drive the car off of,
Yeah.
the hydraulic lift, right? And of course,
Yep.
it's not going to be spotless. There's going to be dust and stuff around because that's only two people in there, right? That kind of
Yep.
thing.
Yes.
Um, and then of course we talked about the construction in progress. What do they hear? You know, so I figured glass doors on all of these extra rooms. We just put doors on them because, you know, they're just going to be,
Mm.
some of them are going to be temperature controlled, stuff like that. So they need to have a door, but this
Mm-hmm.
way you know, they can see everything that's there when as they pass by. Uh, 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 um, so I threw in here. There will have to be a cistern for water, hydroponics for fish and plants, plus a grow room, the and of course it's separated from the greenhouse watering system. Except for the hydroponics for the fish. The fish hydroponics water, because it'll now be fertilized water, goes up into the greenhouse and then through and then back down around.
Yeah.
Um, mm, mm, mm. All right, we already went through all of this stuff. That's all in the greenhouse. Okay, it's all happiness and laughter when they find the parents. or parent.
Very.
Because I am still playing with the possibility that one of them might have passed away. I mean, it's only been
One might what?
one of the parents might have passed away. Like
All
had a
right.
heart
Do you
attack or something. You know, but
have a
I'm thinking,
question?
okay,
I have a question. Do you have the
yeah,
phone on? Could you tell? Are you using it? Because that's why I'm still getting the
no,
double talk.
I don't have anything on.
Oh, okay. You don't have the phone on.
No,
Okay.
no, no phone, no laptop. They're all like literally shut off.
That's all right. You're saying everything twice on my end. I'm like,
Oh,
that's why I'm looking so dumb and sound so. So,
okay.
but that's okay. Just keep going. I
Well,
just
yeah,
thought I'd just ask that.
yeah,
There seems to be. I've got everything turned off except the phone.
mm-hmm.
Nothing on. I've turned off the computer, the cameras, everything's off. So that's why I thought, maybe you've got something coming from your end. But because I blame my end, I had so much. But I have
I know.
nothing, just the phone.
Let me turn this down a wee bit and we'll see how it is. If any of the echo disappears. Does
Unless
that
you've
make
got
it?
YouTube up.
Yeah, I do have YouTube up.
Well, that's you talking twice to me,
Oh,
the
okay.
real one and the delay. I don't know. I'm going to try it. Yeah.
Well, it
Cause
it should it shouldn't for the simple fact that I mean,
no, it shouldn't.
chats are supposed to come in from YouTube, right?
Who knows, mate? I don't know. I'm just trying to, pinpoint it, that's all. And
Mm,
I turn my whole thing off. Yeah.
okay.
But keep
Okay.
going. You're doing great.
So
Like
anyway,
I said,
yeah.
you know
So
what you're
it's
doing.
yep.
I take another
So
look at mine.
it's all happiness and laughter when they find the parents, needless to say, right? Um oh, I did put some sound effects up earlier. What do they hear when they get down there? I mean, obviously they're going to hear, motors and stuff, for, things that are running, right? There could be, hearing power tools. It could be a movie they're hearing, could be music.
No, it's your voice repeated twice.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're. Yeah. It's
Yep.
nothing else. It's just that. But that's okay.
All right.
We'll figure that one out through the week. Just keep going. Yeah, it's fun. I'm actually getting good at it.
Uh huh. Exactly. Alrighty. But anyway, so on top of that, but I also added what it and they smell food, right? That would be one of the first things they smell. I mean,
Right.
there's dust there, but they can smell food cooking, right, or something like that. I figured
Yes.
it might be
Yeah, for food.
one of those things that it's like, oh my god, yep, they're here. Or at least somebody's
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Who is it? Let's find out. That kind of thing,
of course.
right?
Yeah, that's a signal for some reaction for
You're
someone.
right.
Yeah.
And of course, this is where Sean and the boys will fill in the parents over a fresh cooked meal. Um, and after the meal is when the post happens, the one that Michael actually gets caught for, right? And that's S&T
Yes.
Sprouts. S&T Sprouts here, acorn retrieval as the leaves flutter. In other words, that means Sean and Tanya's boys,
All right.
right? And acorn is Michael
Yes.
as the leaves flutter, you know?
Acorn.
And the acorn would be Michael because it's singular.
Okay.
So Michael would know what that means,
Mm.
right? And then here Michael gets caught. Going to the site in a message,
Ah,
um, you know, hauled into the office, all that good stuff. This is where he's got to explain himself. And, we already basically
and is
wrote up
it
that scene.
prior?
Yeah, that scene was pretty
Is
much
this
already
prior to
written.
be captured?
No, this is all after. This is all way after. This is that when
All
Sean
right. So,
this is
okay.
this is when Sean and the boys find Michael in the greenhouse, or find the parents in the
Ah,
greenhouse.
yes.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
and then
Okay.
because Michael actually went to that site, they couldn't track the site, but they could track him. You know what I
All
mean?
right.
They couldn't they
Yes.
couldn't find they couldn't find the link, for the message that was put up there. But they're
Yes.
tracking
Yeah.
but they're tracking Michael online.
Got it.
Yep. And we had already written all this the whole scene pretty much for that one.
Yes. How many pages have we got now? We've
I
developed.
believe I believe
We,
5.
okay.
So of
Sounding
course,
good.
but of course now this means Michael is going to be building in hidden loopholes for low frequencies, and very well hidden in plain sight with what he's working on for them,
Yes. Yes.
right?
That's right. Yes.
Okay.
Double agent.
Um.
Not really. Forget that. I was just joking.
Yeah. The whole point here is like how to find, and of course they're while their clothes are getting washed and everything, for Sean and the boys and mending, and they're making plans on how to find Michael. Like, and the question is coming up, or can they track pings, like within the system? Let's say if they're able to partially triangulate where prior answers from Michael had come from, right?
Yeah.
Where his
Right.
how his phone moved, right? So
Oh, yeah.
this will have to do with the server area he hit from, right? So they might be able to
Right.
track. They might be able to track back, because I mean that's Sean's work. That's what he does, right?
Yeah.
um, and then okay, they have an idea of where. Now they have to figure out how. So we need maps, physical street maps to show what is where, because they can't use tech because they'll get found.
Yes, yes.
Um, so Sean digs in further into the building that they're in and is able to find sewer systems, places with no electricity, a possible way to get into where Michael is. Like, is there an underground garage that might have an exit to the building?
Uh-huh.
You know, is there tech that needs to be
Yeah.
disabled? Stuff like this. So obviously, he's going to have some type of tech blocking container or something. Because at some point, he's going to have to ping Michael basically, and let him know they're
Uh-huh.
there, right?
Right.
Some way,
Yes.
so, and that might be through a background channel or a gaming site or that they both play on or whatever, whichever the case. Michael's got to know they're there. You know,
Yeah.
so that he doesn't freak out, right? Because I mean, with tech, hey, this stuff is possible, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
It's not like Ocean's 11 type of thing where, well, there wasn't really any cell phones at that time. When that was made, the time period it was made for. So this kind of stuff just it couldn't happen. But if you got people who are tech savvy, and well, there you go. So we'll see how that runs. But I mean, they're gonna. Um, Hmm. I guess they'll have to try to figure out a way to mask where their signal is coming from.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
some signal.
because I'm guessing at this point, with you know, 10-minute cities and lockdowns and stuff like this, the VPNs aren't going to be allowed, right?
Yeah.
Unless of course
Yeah.
he built in a safety system of his own, like a VPN, but it's not. But something that scatters the signal.
Wouldn't hurt.
Okay, perhaps Sean will give the parents the
Yes.
keywords so Michael will understand that they're on the way to get him out. And or sabotage the bad guys. Okay, because this is
That
this
is
is a part. This. Okay. Now I know a couple of tech guys that can actually ask that question.
yeah.
Can they scatter a signal to not get caught?
Uh-huh. It's repeaters.
Or are
Make
they
signal. Go to a lot of stuff.
or are they going to set up what would you call them?
What do you
Well,
mean?
it would
Like,
be it would be a tech that they would place at different places outside the building that they can bounce off of, if that's a right.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
could they
tower or
could they set up
a
outs,
router or I don't know.
outside tech?
Yeah. Yeah. We can always research that stuff later anyway.
Well,
Just make
exactly.
sure it can happen. Like we did with the genealogy,
Yeah,
with that
yeah.
Dragons War.
Because, like I said, or are they going to set up outside tech around the building to bounce their signal around,
They are bouncing thing, yeah.
or deflect?
Um, yeah.
or does
It's
it
a
make a satellite?
mere, that's a detail right now, yeah. It can happen. Just make it happen, because if we do a little bit of research, just ask an AI, it'll tell you. Not that we use an AI. It's just like one of those type of questions. Why
What's
can't
that?
my
No.
my phone doesn't work?
Yeah. Or does it make seemingly a dead zone they can operate in freely?
If you want a dead zone, you write it in, yes. If it
Yeah.
helps
Well,
the,
yes, I know,
the plot.
I know, but these
But
are
if you
all
don't,
these are
oh,
all
question.
these are just all possibilities.
Yeah, I
And since
know. Yeah,
and
that's
since
what
since since they're in my head
I'm
at the moment,
reacting to it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, but since they're in my head at the moment, yeah, use them.
yeah. Use it, and then we can like switch it around later.
Yeah,
We can
yeah,
always
yeah, yeah,
find a way. We always do. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yep. And see, because
Get the bigger
as we
picture done first, and then fill in the
well, yeah,
details.
because like we have prior, there's a note there where Sean gives the parents keywords. So
Although,
Michael,
yes, you're
so
right
will
there
Michael
too.
will understand that they're on the way to get him out and or
Yeah.
sabotage bad guys, right? You
I
know,
think I'm
so
dying.
so basically, when Sean and the boys are going in, they're going to be shooting a message to the parents, and for
Yes,
them to
you need
send
it for a
put a
purpose.
message
Yeah.
up on the site.
Yes, go with that. Yeah. It's still progressing the plot, you see.
Yes, and hey, one of these things could be hey, game night.
Yeah,
If it happens to be the day that they normally would have been gaming,
that's right.
right?
Yeah, love it. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Are the bad guys going to start getting suspicious of what Michael's doing? And these, all of a sudden he's working very hard and diligently. You know,
They're fine.
because because I'm guessing when he gets this info, like the original post from Mum that says that you know the S&T sprouts are here type of thing. Is Michael going to start um,
Yeah.
hide things? Is he in a bit bitter mood? Is he working harder, smarter? Um, you know, or is he working like he's on a mission? Have the bad
Oh,
guys
yes.
promised? Have the bad guys promised him his freedom if he builds whatever it is he's building for them? I called it a network, so but it's actual
Network
physical.
sounds perfect.
Yeah, right.
I go with that. Everybody
So
understands
so
networking.
the bad guys may start to think that Michael is near completion of their project. And does
Yep.
this put Michael's life in danger? Right?
Yes. Got it.
Right. And that's where we started the ticking time clock. So, of course, then the next question is it the plan to take down the network completely? Like the country's network or just the bad guys' network?
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Or is
Yes.
it,
Yes. Yeah.
or if is taking down one going to take down the other? Because somehow they've linked into it. They're, tapping off of it, right?
That just
I mean,
needs coding.
that's a possibility.
That's, yeah.
Well, yeah, and
Yeah,
when you
you
got
need code one and not the other.
a couple of guys there who know how to do that.
Well, Michael's good at it.
Yeah.
But that's
Okay.
what he has to do to make something else happen, right?
Alrighty.
Which is
So
either escape or to bring down and complete his own mission, what he was supposed to be doing. Who was he working for again? Did we work that out? Or was I asleep?
no, we just have it set up that it'll be a fictional place anyway.
Okay, we go back to that, yeah.
Okay, so
But anyway, yeah.
are they going to bust Michael out or stay and and destroy the system?
Yeah. Destroy him,
Smash
my robot.
bad guys. So
Yeah.
that'll be one of those. This is going to be one of those big questions.
What was that word?
This is going to be one of those big
One of those.
questions. This one.
Ah, yeah.
Are they going to bust Michael out or stay and destroy the system?
Yeah, yeah. That's
Right?
right. I went blank on that too. Yeah. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
something
Mm-hmm.
to come back to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And if you recall, um, we had sat there and played with the idea: is the youngest going to be left with the parents to help them, but more so the older two can move faster and
Uh-huh.
keep the youngest out
Yeah.
of the hands of these creeps, right?
Mm.
And this would be, the younger son, the one that helped them out anyway with doing cutting the grass and doing odd jobs and stuff.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So that might be totally doable. So that would be like the 15-year-old. So dad and the 18-year-old go on.
What? Not too sure about this one. Not
Well,
that I know.
I don't know. Well, I don't know either. That's the point. we're we're
All right. Of course, we're there, aren't we? We're at that point. Yeah.
we are
I know. I
at that
was
point
thinking.
in the story.
I'm.
We have to decide: is is
I'm
the
blaming it
young
on the sound. Yeah.
is the youngest son going to stay back with the parents to help them
So.
and supposedly to protect them, because you're gonna have to make it look like it's his idea.
So. So we're now gone to a point where maybe he has a brother or something like that, or whatever. Is that
Well,
what
that
we're adding a character here that we're talking about,
no,
or not
no,
that somebody else was
nope.
15-year-old was a stray
This
kid,
no. These are Sean's two sons from the
two
beginning,
sons.
right from the beginning. Tanya, Sean,
Ah,
and Matthew, and
oh yeah, that 15-year-old. Got it.
right, that
Caught up.
15-year-old.
Sorry,
Yeah. So
Michael. Yep.
we'll get you know.
Yeah. Understood.
Okay, so
Yeah, I remember that, the third one.
maybe
Good question, though. For one who's sort of slagging off, travelling and everything,
yeah.
and not being
So
able to read. Oh, shit.
so
But
maybe
now I remember.
Sean and Matthew have a discussion that they're
Wow.
worried about how safe, the parents will be if they all leave.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's another family, isn't it, really?
Because this is where we need to make it we need to make it um, Lucas or Logan, pardon me, Logan's. So it's
Yeah,
Logan's
Logan.
idea. So it's Logan's idea to stay back, but
Okay.
then but he knows he's gonna be eating all these goodies and everything that his big brother ain't getting.
Yeah, Big Brother.
Okay.
Hmm?
Food is a deciding factor.
Always that. So we don't go cannibal, yeah. So,
Well,
okay.
well, because if they're on the road and they're traveling, they're eating rough,
Yeah.
right? They're sleeping
I
rough.
was,
And this is the youngest
yeah,
boy here.
I was joking.
Okay.
You know, you should know you right now.
I
Yeah,
should.
let's go that
I
way.
should.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a
see,
joke, joke, joke.
the difference is I'm typing on this which covers up, so I can't see your face at the moment when I'm doing the typing.
Oh,
So
that's
I can't
true. I can't see
so
yours either.
I can't see the twinkle in your eye, that mischievous
It does
twinkle you
make a
got.
difference, doesn't it? When you can't read a face. Yes. Yeah, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Joke cannibal. I thought it was funny. Come on. They're in a real, yeah. It's only when you're on a boat or on an island or something like that, or in a war.
Mm-hmm.
See, I've watched those
Mm-hmm.
movies, like
Yep, yep,
Snow
yep.
on the Andes. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna have to prep Sean and Michael for an extended trek because they're gonna have to go probably 30 or 40 miles to get to where they're going.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
guessing.
Sounds reasonable or
Okay, so
changeable.
so they're gonna need to have food and um, proper
And you want
clothes
to
for
camp
where they.
out for a 30, 40. Sorry,
Um.
that's what I was thinking. Packing up for that duration or something like that. Food
Okay.
and,
Well, the average. Okay. Well, it used to be the average person walks 6 miles an hour.
oh yeah,
Mind you, that's
okay.
at a fast clip. So if they're packing heavy stuff, they're not going to be walking that fast.
Yeah, because there's always the story where they leave without anything, as in preparing or no time to prepare,
Yeah.
things like that, or on the
In this
run. Yeah,
in this case,
being
they'll
chased.
have the time.
Yes, right. So there's not a real problem there. As long as you show that they're doing taking this, that, and the other. Grab this, grab that. Get in the car, boom, then time lapse.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe dialogue, maybe not. Or when they arrive, but interim, something else is happening with other people. I mean,
Yes.
that's how I see it.
Mm-hmm. Well, in this particular case, they will have the time to prep, or
Yeah.
at least to a degree for what they can get for what's available, right?
Yeah.
The only major good thing is they'll have a lot of dry food, which means almost zero weight.
You're good at this part too. You're good with the
Well,
details.
well,
Yeah, you're good at that.
Well, we have to because these are going to be physical scenes that have to happen, right?
Yeah. Because that, what I thought of when you were talking, I said, you know, when we kind of, and this is a joke too, oh, don't get the knife, pack the knife.
Yeah, well, they already got that from when they set up at home before
I
they
know, I
left.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that in a way. Remember
Yep.
something about it?
Well, and that's why I said
Yeah,
there's a
because
lot of
you're specific about what to pack. Because I know that's what I say.
Mhm.
You know the details, where I don't go there until later. Then I come back and like, yeah,
You well,
Jesus
hey,
Christ, I
if
need this to deal with something, you
yeah,
know.
but if the thoughts are if my head is already ticking off items, I might as well type them down, right?
Yes,
Rather than
yeah,
go back
yeah.
later.
I
It's
know, that's the beauty of it all, yes, yeah.
mhm.
You've already dealt with that necessary detail. I might
Okay.
think of it later. Well, I go straight to the cannibal thing, you know. That's a joke. I'm a bigger picture thing, you know, person. Don't worry about details, you know, it'll all sort itself out.
Yes.
Crashing down on my head. Holy cow, yeah. Damn, should have thought of that. Anyway,
Okay. Canned stuff, dried stuff. Obviously some fresh. Water. Um.
about
Uh,
to hum a bar or some song. Da, 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 da.
dried dried drink mixes
Must be in a
mix.
mood. Um, just ignore it. Oh, 12:58.
Oh, look at that, eh?
Where I am.
Okay. 11:59 here.
Aha, yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Do do
yeah.
do do. Etc.
I was thinking on Sunday then, made me laugh. We did a beautiful 20 minutes on the weather and everything, you know. And it was so smooth and damn, hey, you're not on live, you know, on YouTube.
Exactly.
That's why we
Ex-
laughed as our entry today. It wasn't funny at the time, trust me. I was going, oh, holy hell. Sorry, back to the thing. I'm getting sidetracked.
okay, a good heavy meal before they leave since they still don't know exactly where they're going. They have an idea, but not
Yeah,
exactly.
that's the lads, isn't it, taken off, where they're going. Yeah, they must have a purpose, some place to advance their own rationales.
Right.
To do what? To hide and then plot something? I don't know. Depends how fast they're running and if they're running from, if they're being chased, which I don't think
Well,
that was the case, was it?
well, at some point they're going to obviously get chased. Yes. We have to.
Initially, yeah.
No, 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 not initially. In the future.
Oh, yeah, in the future
Well,
we're going to have to
we
have
can't make
that.
this we can't make this trek too easy for them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no.
No, absolutely not. We've got to make, yeah, I understand that. Conflict. That's right. It can't be an easy ride. That's what I was thinking, you know. I was thinking, oh,
Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
are they being chased now? But they must have some place to hide for them to
Okay.
get themselves together again, make a plan.
Okay, what we did not put in here, which I was just
Oh,
looking for, is the underground tunnel.
ah, yes. I thought we had that. Did we not?
I thought so
We
too.
talked about it. You and I, we did, yeah.
We talked about
That's
it.
why we just took it. Yeah, yeah, that's right. But yeah, put it in somewhere where it's seen by the camera. Shown by the camera. Spotted tunnel. Big one, wide one, dark one. Are there rats? Is there water? And this is about to cave in. Is it dangerous? Oh my God. A well-structured one from a
I'm pretty sure.
war, but
I'm pretty sure.
10,000 wars prior.
Hang on a second. I gotta check this because I'm pretty sure we wrote that in. Because I can see the whole thing. I can see the whole thing in my head, and we figured it
Do a
out right there on
search.
this. We're right on the
Yeah.
spot.
Control F. Tunnel.
Nope, we didn't type it.
There you go. We have the freedom to put it where we want to put it now. That's
Okay.
probably a good thing.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can remember this now the way we had it set up.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he works underground. No, I don't think that was what the plan, the plot. He works for people we still don't know yet and why.
Well, exactly.
So, where do we put the tunnel?
Nope. It's
We
not
got to
there.
show Michael doing something. See him in a dark room or just light, you know what I mean, the usual setup with monitors everywhere and a keyboard, him at the keyboard. You just see a shot of it. And we don't have to know straight away what he's doing, but set that in somewhere early on or wherever.
Okay. So we show that the periscope pops up outside and it turns back and forth. The coast is clear. It comes up higher. And it's still clear. Alrighty. So then we go back to inside. It's goodbyes. Jeez. And this is where this part comes in. And then we have then Sean climbs up the steel rungs. Or rather, no, wouldn't be Sean first. The dad climbs up the rungs. Opens top disguise cover. Actually, that should probably be Matthew. To Matthew below. Do 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 do. Impressed.
What was that?
It says, Dad climbs up the steel rungs, opens the top disguise cover. He climbs out and looks back. Then he grabs a backpack from Matthew below. Matthew climbs out and looks around. He's impressed. You know? Like, whoa. You know?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, then inside. And says, we'll get Mike back.
It's developing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I just started my computer up to make any difference. The sound.
No.
Every now and then it gets better to a point, and then it goes up. But,
Okay, cool.
oh well. But then it comes back with a double echo. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. We're good. We can handle it, mate. We can handle it. Don't we always? Yep. Yep, yep.
They'll be back. Up top.
I like the sound of you typing. It's like very soothing, actually. And
Oh,
I'm not
cool.
kidding. Yeah, that's something.
All
It's
right.
like raindrops when you're trying to get to sleep when you can't.
Uh,
Has that kind of
I guess
rhythmic
cause, I guess
thing.
'cause it's kind of steady.
I don't know what it is, but it's
Okay.
good. I like it. Yeah.
Okay, so inside Sean hugs Logan and Mum and says, "We'll get Mike back." He smiles at Logan and climbs up the rungs. Mum puts her arm around Logan's shoulder and says, "They'll be
Mm-hmm.
back." You know, up
Okay.
top, Dad shakes hands with Sean and Matthew. He passes a
Mm-hmm.
revolver to Sean. You know how to use that?
Ah, yeah.
Uh, Sean nods and hugs Dad anyway.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, so tears in Dad's eyes. He hurries to climb back down the rungs. Uh, Stops and closes the hatch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically now we have they hitch up their backpacks and head out. Well, hang on. Okay, first I gotta check their direction. Hitch up the backpacks and head out. Okay. There we go. They don't notice the periscope turn to watch their backs. So inside,
Mm-hmm.
what do they call that? The eyepiece. He close the tears, he pulls away. And then the guy mum checks it. Because Dad's already in his own teary-eyed type of thing. And just,
Mm-hmm.
wiping his eyes, trying to clear his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she nods and brings it down. How about more like? They're off to a good start. Alrighty. That's pretty good work.
Looking good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So from here in, for a bit, it'll be back and forth. What Michael's up to.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah. See what he's doing.
geez, my fingers. With bits of Tanya. Alrighty. So I'm guessing by here, we're at least a good middle point. If not a
Yeah,
bit, if not a
midpoint.
bit further, depending on how long we write the scenes.
Yeah, yeah. Midpoint. Great place to
Mm-hmm.
be. I'm happy once I know my midpoint.
Mm-hmm.
You know what to do after that. Up to midpoint, in a general sense, it's all struggle, 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 everything against your main character. Then you hit midpoint, it's again, very generally, that's the time where he starts fighting back. You get. That's how I see
Yes.
it.
Well, yes, and I mean,
Turning
Michael's.
points, you know.
We're gonna have to set it up so Michael's getting a little bit more information,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we still got to find things out yet.
or, or the bad guys discover his separate network, his back doors.
Yes, yes.
There, I just had to mark in that 40 miles up there. Mm-hmm. Well, that's why we have to see what Michael is up to. Parents and
Right,
Logan, right? We got
right,
Sean and
yes.
Michael. Um, Sean and Michael. Sean and Matthew.
Yep.
With bits of Tanya here and there. So that's going to have to be another day, my friends.
That's a good place to, put it
That's a
aside for a
that's a
while.
good place to finish up for today. You know,
Have
halfway
you,
down.
have,
Oh,
yeah.
more than halfway down page 6.
Yeah, another page, so
Yeah,
6
yeah. So
from
now,
2.
yeah, and now we really start weaving the four elements.
You ever get the feeling that you want to keep going and going like we normally do at home?
Yes,
Our
yes.
stuff?
It's
Yeah.
very. It is.
I had this, I thought, do you want to do this tomorrow and the next day? Even though we can't overload everything, because we're pretty safe with an hour and 20 minutes. But yeah, oh, let's come back tomorrow. But we haven't set it up that way, but
Yeah, well, exactly, exactly. But yeah, I
we
find it
should
very
think
hard. I
about
find it
that.
very hard to just leave it alone.
I know that, and yeah, a whole week is a long time for your story building.
Yes,
For a writer, in general sense again, it's
of
like a
course.
writer can't leave it alone.
Well,
Yeah, once you
exactly.
got a story on the boil,
A writer writes, right?
got
That's
to
literally
write. A
it.
writer's got to write.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
So it's hard to leave a story, a developing story, and have such a long gap between. I'm not saying to do it, I'm just saying that's my. You go, oh, I know. I just want to keep going with that, like as you do, you know.
Yes.
But
Mm-hmm.
anyway,
Yeah. It's because it's just one of those things, right? You do what you gotta do because it's just
that's
part of
right. Yeah.
what I mean. We're trying to help people to be able to, write a screenplay anywhere,
Mm,
right?
yeah. Yes,
You know, if you got a
exactly.
laptop, fine. If you don't, you can write it on paper. You can type it. There's whole
That's
piles of
right.
ways. The whole piles of way to do it. Not everything has to rely on technology. And if
You're
if people
right. Yeah.
notice, if people notice when I'm typing here, I'm typing out the whole thing. I'm not letting it fill in for me.
Yeah. And the other thing is, even when you're not sitting there, you could be doing anything around the house or shopping. You get new ideas.
Well,
You
yeah,
can't
and
stop you
thinking about it.
thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the story is in your head. You can't stop that.
Oh, yeah, all the time. Unless, of course, I'm working on a different story on something, on a different one for something else.
Yeah, excuse me. So I suppose more of the same coming your way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So if you're having fun with this and enjoying how we set this up,
yeah,
be sure to give us a like and a
that's
share.
right.
And hey,
Any suggestions? You're welcome. Just write it in.
yep,
Remember,
yep,
you can comment on anything. Don't be shy. We
well,
just like
yeah.
doing our thing. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I
So
mean, if somebody's having
just
a problem area in their script, or there's something they don't know how to
yeah,
lay out,
that'd
or
be great. Yeah.
a piece of story they want to write, but they don't know how to actually put it down in words. We'd love to
And
hear
we
from you.
can, we can turn that into a discussion point, which would be great. We
Well,
should
yes,
develop more
well,
ideas. Yeah.
that would be exactly it. You know, we don't have to, because we don't have to literally story build every episode.
Yeah, no,
We can
it's
have
just,
other
just be
episodes in
friendly to
between.
us.
Well, yeah, I know, but we can
Yeah.
have other types of episodes in between where, we're working on questions from people, from commenters.
Yeah, just say g'day. That'd be fabulous.
Well,
Hi.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we'd love to be able to sit there
Yeah,
and
we're
say hi.
watching you.
Yeah,
And don't forget to like, because that kind of helps a lot, actually. Like and subscribe. I said display.
yes, yes, and share it around to all your friends so that they can watch too.
That's right, yes.
Alrighty.
And what do you reckon? We're going to finish that up?
Yeah, I figure. Hang on, just let me drop this and get it out of the way.
There we
So,
are. Oh, now we can. Yeah. Actually, I saw it on live and both of us are showing,
yeah.
but
Well,
just
we're we're
for us.
we're both over on the
It
side.
wasn't. Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep. So that's it for tonight's show, and I hope it was worth it for everybody who had to wait, which we apologize for
Yes.
again. And hey, this time I got it right. It worked.
We have glitches. We have glitches. just accept it, but we get on with it eventually. So
Well, and the thing is,
happy to
YouTube.
have you.
No, the thing is, YouTube is making changes. All kinds of different places on, all
Yeah,
kinds of. Everybody is always upgrading or up changing things, and then you got
that,
to learn all over again, or it's just like, okay, does it go this way or does it go a different
yeah,
way now?
that's right.
Because everybody
Yeah,
is, I know for sure YouTube is in the middle of making changes. And a lot of people actually are. I mean, they're losing, like 80% of their followers. It's like, well, what the heck? Were these just bots or what? You know?
yeah,
So,
yes,
they don't know what's going on. All they know is that their stuff isn't making it out there to the general public.
yeah, that's
That
right.
that's
Yeah.
that's well, part of their algorithms, and depends on how they change them, right?
Oh, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so right. But
Yep, yep. But for now,
we're having fun,
oh
even
yeah.
though even,
And this
even the
will
stressful moments are forgotten once we, oh, phew, well, we got it, it's working, yeah.
yeah,
And again, it's not all our fault, by the way. I mean, the tech is the tech, and the software keeps changing things, as Orlando said, and they don't
yes.
always tell you. And you go, okay, let's learn that all over again.
Well, and
And
that's just it. We're always on a learning curve, which is
yeah,
which is good.
it means you're alive, right?
Exactly. Exactly, my friend.
Yeah,
Yep, yep, yep.
yes, mate.
So next
But,
week, next weekend, we will be hopefully, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed, all of them, that we are actually going to be here again next Saturday, and we'll continue on from there. And hey,
yeah,
we've had some comments coming in from other episodes after they're done and stuff like this. So I'll you know, and I've been
yeah,
you know answering them, and doing good stuff like that. At least from my
yes,
on the episodes that go through mine into YouTube anyway. So it's been kind of
yes.
cool. Some people are chatting, so we'd like to see a lot more of it.
That's great, isn't it? Yeah. If you're getting some feedback yourself,
Hmm.
which is we're not airing,
Yeah,
but yeah, we'll have some of those questions that we will address. Yeah,
yeah, just on
be fun. Yeah.
individual
Or
episodes.
just chat. A lot of yeah, a lot of guys
Yeah,
on
yeah, chat amongst
screenwriting
yourselves.
will.
Yeah, chat amongst yourselves.
Yeah,
We don't mind.
yeah.
But
All right
anyway,
then.
on that note, good night, all.
On
See
that
you.
note.
See you next weekend. Bye bye.